I managed to buy, I think, the cheapest Porsche Boxster available anywhere, not only in the country, but possibly the world. The previous owner doesn't want to appear on camera, so they've just tossed me the keys to the car and said, get on with it. I mean, this car, I paid just £2,500 for it. £2.5 grand for a Porsche Boxster. Now, the Porsche Boxster is a fabulous car. Unfortunately, the car has got one fundamental problem, and it's the engine warning light that's shining up there on the dashboard, and it's the reason why this car was cheap in the first place. That rattling noise? The previous owner reckons there's a problem with the timing chain, and that in one of these, it's a massive job. It means that the engine's got to come out, and the engine, remember, it's mid-engine, so it's very, very difficult to get to. But it is this car's pulled pin hand grenade. If it doesn't get done and the engine goes pop, then this is just a £2.5 grand paperweight. Next, Elvis sweats on the fix for our Porsche engine.
This is kind of the moment of truth. And if we have got a problem with the chain, that means splitting the engine in half and pretty much doing a full rebuild.
And I fall in love with a British classic. Oh, look at that. That colour is just to die for.
Mike reckons that engine warning light could be due to a slack timing chain, and I tend to agree, so that means getting the engine out.
OK. Where we're looking is right in here.
I'm hoping the problem is wear and tear in the plastic guides that keep the chain taut, but if the chain itself is damaged, that will cost a lot more to fix and blow a hole in our profits.
Oh, there we go. That is the valve guide. And I can see that it is heavily worn, but the great news is it's not worn through. And that means that I can safely say the timing chain is going to be OK, and we can just replace these plastic guides. What should happen here is that the tensioner that I took out a moment ago sits up through the bottom and pushes pressure up onto that guide, and that then tensions the chain correctly. But as the tensioner starts to lose its strength, which ours has, it drops, the guide falls away, and the timing chain starts to rattle and slap around. I can fix that. It won't cost us a huge amount of money, which means there is profit in this Boxster.
So far, the fix is only costing us £400 for replacement guides and tensioners for both sides of this flat six engine. A couple of hours later, it's back in one piece, and time for the moment of truth.
Right. Here we go. Got oil pressure. It's running. No nasty noises. Sounds really good. Oh, do you know, that's amazing. Such a sense of relief, it always is. And the best bit about this is that we bought this car cheap. I've only spent about £400 on fixing the problem and also giving the engine a service, which means that this car has a long life ahead of it, and we've got some serious profit in it.
Man after my own heart. Look at this. Stuck under a bonnet and a driveway full of classic cars.
Hello, nice to meet you.
How are you, Jonathan? Really good
well.
to meet you. Yeah,
Very
lovely.
well, yeah.
NSU, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's my dad's.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Right, where's my little, my little Austin?
She's in here.
Oh, look at that. Fantastic. OK, that colour is just to die for, isn't it?
Do you know that this is called Citron Yellow? So you had lime flower green, you had harvest gold, and you had citron yellow stroke green, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
It's the only one we know of in the Maxi Owners Club.
And this paint was put on by the factory?
It's a factory colour.
Yeah, nice.
And, yeah, there she is, the interior.
Yeah, it all looks good. So far, so good. But the engine on this 47-year-old motor needs to be good too. Oh, lovely.
You'll notice it's got twin carbs on it. Should have had a single carb from the HL. It does make it really fast.
Why do you want to sell it?
You can obviously see we've got a lot of cars, so yeah, we're just going to reduce the collection a little bit, and you know, I just want it to find a good owner, really.
Drives so nicely, and being that this one's got a dual carb setup, it actually performs wonderfully. There's no creaks, there's no rattles, there's no groans, can't hear anything, just bubbles along really nicely. Suspension feels good. Steering's lovely. The only thing I can see wrong with it is the paintwork. And that's the unique thing about this car. My plan would be to give it a really deep detail, maybe make it pop a little bit more. Jonathan has got it advertised for 4.5. I think if I could go back and get this car for around 4 grand, I'll be happy to own it. Well, that was a trip down nostalgic lane.
You liked it then?
Do you know, it really drives well, doesn't it? But it does need a proper detail on this bodywork. How much did you want for it?
Well, I wanted around 4.5 for it.
What would you take to drive it away? I'm thinking now, I'm thinking 4 grand.
If you promise to give it a good home, and you got a deal.
Lovely. Yeah, I'm pleased with that.
Yeah, great.
Well, there you go. I bought the Austin Maxi for just £4,000. People want originality, and this car has got a story to tell. But to get Aaron's dream car, I need to sell this for good money. And that's only going to happen if Elvis can turn this patchy paintwork into a uniform colour. Hey, how good is that?
Wow. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen one of those for a few years.
And this one happens to be in a really rare colour. It's called Citron Yellow. The colour is what makes this one really, really special.
Yeah, what have I got to do to it anyway?
Mechanically, nothing. But what I want you to do is the bodywork. I want it to really pop.
If that is the only one in that colour, we need to really make it shine and preserve it, so yeah.
If you can get the paintwork popped, I definitely can get it sold.
Yeah, well, I know just the place.
Lovely.
Matching the faded panels to the rest of the bodywork would have cost the previous owner a pretty penny, as it needs some specialist kit that even I don't have. But I've called in a favour to use my mate Martin's place, where I can do the job for just a few pounds worth of polish.
The roof of the car and the boot lid have faded over time, and now the paintwork doesn't match the more vibrant elements down the sides. What makes this setup perfect for a job like this is that the lighting rig is designed specifically for doing this kind of work. It's all individually controllable. We've got normal LEDs, we've got daylight LEDs at different heights and positions around the car. They can be turned on and off. Look at this, with this paint light here, you can really see the difference in colour between the boot lid and the wing. So I need to address that.
I'm starting by using a soft-walled pad with a cutting compound. This will take the top layer of faded paint off and reveal the original, brighter colour underneath.
OK, now this is the bit that I hope will bring that glorious shine back to our little Maxi. It's a very, very ultra-fine pad with an ultra-fine finishing compound. It has no cutting compound in this, no grit. It's just about bringing that deep gloss shine back to the paintwork.
Whilst nobody will have Martin's lighting set up at home, it is possible to improve the look of your car yourself. All these polishes and compounds cost just £50 from any good motoring store.
That is amazing. That has really brought the colour back, and that match is almost seamless again. And now this car with this unique colour is preserved.
Paintwork done, Mike can advertise the Maxi to classic car clubs via social media. We need to get 6 grand for it. Otherwise, we're going to have to do another deal to pay for Aaron's dream car.
Mate, where's it going?
Sold.
Is it?
Yeah, got full asking price.
You're joking, that's
Yeah.
great news.
5,995.
Wow, where's it going?
It's off for a new adventure on the Isle of Wight. The person who's bought it, his dad used to have one, he's really excited by it.
Yeah.
He thinks he's going to be the only Austin Maxi on the Isle of Wight.
Could well be.
Click here to subscribe.